Shut up, crime! That's right, this week I'm reviewing a super. I finally got to see this masterpiece, and I gotta say, I love every minute of this movie. Rainn Wilson is one of my favorite actors. I love him in The Office. I liked him in The Rocker, despite the fact he had a kid cast and they were all stupid. I like Rainn Wilson in just about everything he does. I'm just a huge Rainn Wilson fan. Ellen Page is in it. I'm not a big Ellen Page fan. I liked her as Kitty Pryde, I guess, and I hated Juno, and my cat is trying to get in the shot here. Not a big Ellen Page fan, but she rocked the fucking cock off of this movie. Basically, the plot of the movie is a guy just talking about the two best moments he's ever had in his life. One is he married his wife. Two is he helped a cop arrest a purse snatcher. And he's married to a junkie whore played by Liv Tyler, and she ends up leaving him for Kevin Bacon. And Kevin Bacon is amazing in this movie because he basically plays Chris Titus meets a strip club owner, and he's just really... Kevin Bacon is a fucking treasure to the acting cinematic world. I fucking love Kevin Bacon. I loved every bit of this movie. I'm gushing a little bit because it's so good. It's billed as a comedy. It's a rated R superhero comedy, and I think that's kind of stupid because I really didn't laugh. I mean, if I laughed, it was like, holy crap, that was crazy, or holy crap, that was kind of uncomfortable. But I don't really see it as a comedy as much as I see it as, people said, well, Kick-Ass was kind of a comedy. Kick-Ass, this is the movie Kick-Ass wishes it was. I really loved Kick-Ass the comic, and this, made me feel like, after I left the movie theater, and after watching Kick-Ass, I didn't feel like I got my money's worth, and with Super, I really fucking did, because he's just, Rainn Wilson, after his wife leaves, gets inspired by a Christian superhero played by Nathan Fillion, which is freaking hilarious, by the way. And he starts taking it out on crime and as the Crimson Bolt, and his weapon of choice is a wrench, and he just beats the shit out of anybody who thinks who's bad. I mean, whether you cut in line or whether you're trying to rape somebody, it's all the same to the Crimson Bolt. And Ellen Page plays a completely random, cute comic book shop girl, which they don't exist. They really don't. If they do, my number is... Anyway. She's really random and really just kind of out there. There's one part in the movie where she's like, I wonder what it'd like to be a midget. And then she gets underneath the counter and you're like, what the fuck was that about? But it was a fun movie. I have nothing bad to say about it except for it didn't get a theatrical release because people are pussies, and I don't know. I guess Ellen Page fans, she actually has a pretty funny scene in it with Rainn that's pretty sexual. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but it's pretty fucking hilarious. Again, Kevin Bacon nails a great villain. I don't know why the man doesn't play more villains. He was great in Hollow Man as a villain. He was great in this. To the extent in The Woodsman, he was a villain. I don't really have anything to complain about in this movie. Other than the fact that it was billed as a comedy, I don't get that. Maybe somebody can say, oh, it's supposed to be a dark comedy. Well, once you go so dark, you don't come back and call it, you can't come back and call it a comedy because it gets very fucking real and very fucking hardcore. If you're a fan of superheroes, if you're a fan of The Punisher, basically if you're a fan of anything that's fucking awesome, if you're a fan of good action movies, good comic book movies, this is absolutely one of the best. I mean, and it shows that you don't have to have a big budget to make just a kick-ass action movie or a kick-ass comic book movie, because this movie was it was up there with The Dark Knight as far as how much I liked it. I actually like it more than I like The Dark Knight, but I don't think it was the quality of Dark Knight, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely as good as The Dark Knight as far as entertainment value. Definitely check it out. Check out more of my reviews. Add me on Facebook because I'm doing my whole subscription drive. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, subscribe to me now, and I play balls for 1 full minute for every subscriber. And if I get over 500 subscribers, I'm going to do it all listening to Rebecca Black's Friday. So, and I'm going to record the whole thing. So, check it out, and check out. God, there's so many great people I want to give shout outs to. I guess I'll just do that at a later date, but be sure to check out a lot of my reviewers. Again, Miss Dina's awesome. The Real XXWXX, I love you, man. You're my boy. SpaceMonkeyMafiaStudios.com is still supposed to pick me up. Follow me on Twitter at BandStray13, even though you guys really haven't been following me on Twitter, and I'm fucking hilarious. That's it. Talk to you guys later. Stray13. I'll see you in the video store, because you know I've been banned from... I don't know. That was so stupid. Alright, take it easy, guys.